Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gatesy. This is Transfer Talk. Welcome to Forged from Iron. As usual, guys, please drop a like on the video. It really does help the channel out tremendously. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so you will be notified as and when any new content is uploaded to the channel, such as this. So this story comes via the OneFootball app. On Sports Lens is the website. It says West Ham are lining up a possible move for Aston Villa defender Kortney Hause. We're keen on landing, obviously, a centre-back. We know that there's been a protracted negotiations between Fiorentina and ourselves for their Serbian centre-back Nikola Milenkovic, which looks like it's probably dead in the water due to agents wanting too much money and all the rest of it. It seems now excuse me, that Kortney Hause is a possible option to come in as centre-back cover. He has been dropped down in the Villa pecking order as far as centre-back is concerned. He's probably about fourth choice now. He's behind Tyrone Mings, Ezri Konsa, and the incoming Axel Turanzebe, who's joined them on loan. So you'd probably say he's actually fourth choice centre-back. Now, it says here in this particular piece that he had limited Premier League experience with 25 games, but he has put in some solid performances for the Midland outfit. Now, this is what this particular article says. I'll come on to some information that I have from someone I know that's a Villa fan that seems to contradict that slightly. Anyway, it says he was restricted to 7 league games last term, but he was hugely impressive with an average of 7.6 clearances, 5.6 aerial duels won. In 7 Premier League games, I'm like not overly impressed by that, but there you go. Maybe I'm a harsh critic. Maybe I'm being a little bit unfair. As usual, comments are in the section below, so knock yourself out if you think I'm being a bit harsh on this guy. I didn't actually realise this, and it was only when I started doing a little bit of digging on Transfer Market on Wikipedia, you know, as you do. He's actually been at West Ham before. He was actually at West Ham between 2003 and 2011. He joined us. He was released at the age of 16 in 2011. He joined our academy at a young age from his local side, WHUFC. He's actually from Goodmays in Ilford. He's 6'3" tall, so he's pretty, pretty well built. He's got caps for the England under-20 and under-21 team, and it was with Gareth Southgate's team in the 2016 Toulon tournament that won. He was obviously part of that particular squad. In his career, senior career, he's been at Wycombe Wanderers, he's been at Wolverhampton Wanderers, and he's had loan spells at Gillingham and Villa before he then made the Villa deal permanent. But last season, however, as I say, on this, he only had 7 Premier League appearances. So I've looked on Transfer Market and just wanted to see why, really. And then you sort of like you realise that he had a period out with a groin injury, and he then had another period of time out with an ankle injury. The ankle injury was the greater of the two. Looking at it, it says that he was in the squad 17 times out of 38 matches in the Premier League. He was in the starting 11 7 times, as I say. He was introduced as a sub, 0, and he was an unused substitute, obviously, the other 10 times. He did not have a suspension at any point during the Premier League season, and he was injured for a total of 21 matches. Now, my manager at my place of work is a Villa fan. You may have heard me mention this. So a little bit earlier on, I sent him a text message, WhatsApp message, actually, whatever. I just asked him what his thoughts were on Ezri Konsa, just saying that we've been linked with him. He seems to be injury prone looking at last season. So I just wanted his input as a Villa fan. And his response was that he makes mistakes. He did get better towards the second half of the year. He's an okay player as a squad player. But week in, week out, he's a bit dodgy. He did improve from where he started, though. So basically what he's saying there is he used to be really crap. and now he's slightly less crap. But he's injury prone as well as being slightly less crap. Now, in my opinion, I'm just looking at that and going, right, he's injury prone and he's actually not all that good. Not too sure that that's particularly someone that we really want to be bringing through the door. We've already gone down the route of having people that had checkered injury records. We know the story with Jack Wilshere. We know the story with Andy Carroll and all the rest of it. Do we really want to be bringing someone through the door that is got a questionable injury record of late, and also it doesn't actually look like when he does play that he's actually all that? What do you think? Kortney Hause, yes or no? For me, in my opinion, I just look at it and think, no, not for me. I've not really seen him play that often, no. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of him here and there, but not really to any great degree. But as I say, my manager at work is a Villa fan, and that was what he said. Said he's okay as a squad player. But, yeah, tell me what you think. As usual, guys, you know, that's my opinion. I personally would steer clear. But there may be some of you out there watching that might think, you know, this is actually a good deal if it could be structured in a certain way, maybe a pay as you play or something like that. I don't know. You know, comment sections below as usual. Get stuck into it. Kortney Hause, is he a viable option for West Ham to pursue to fill the void that we have in our squad for a centre-back? Let me know your thoughts. As usual, guys, please do remember to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you will be notified of any new content as and when we upload it to the channel. I thank you very much indeed for you devoting the last 7 and a bit minutes, nearly 8 minutes, listening to me waffling on about another potential transfer target. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it. Obviously, I record this just after we've gone to St James's Park and won 4-2. Fantastic result from the boys. We'll talk about that more in the post-match, which will be hopefully tomorrow with Milesy and Jazz, possibly Duke. Those two were up there today, and it looks like they've had a really good experience. I'm thoroughly envious. But stay safe, look after yourselves. Only one thing left to say. Come on, you Irons.